Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for all of the birthday wishes. It's been a really fun morning so far. Hi. I'm sort of in shock. It's like just the whole chat is just flooded with birthday wishes. So, oh, that's really funny. I just got a notification that I was going live. Surprise, you're going live. It did. I just started it. I just started this. So really great energy for manifestation. I say this all the time, and not just because I am a Virgo, but it's actually really true for Virgos that the Virgo energy can manifest things into reality very, very easily. That includes positive and negative things. So, we have 5 planets in Virgo today. Like babies that are born today are legit Virgos, like 100%, especially if they were born during the rising sign of Virgo today. Oh, thank you. Good morning. Thank you. I guess it's afternoon. Good afternoon. Feels like it's been a really lazy day. Gluten-free. Thank you. Yeah, I've gone gluten-free. For those of you that don't know, I've gone totally gluten-free, which is going to be really fun. It's nice because I have a wonderful grocery store that I can go to get gluten-free desserts and such. So we're talking about the ritual we're going to do is going to be really good for self-love and allowing yourself to think about all of the things that you have been working on through the summer and allowing yourself to know that you deserve it and to bring it into fruition. So everything with the eclipse season, everything during Leo season, all of that stuff that we were manifesting and we were releasing, this is the new moon that's kind of like a turn, like it's like everything is shifting from here on out. You have an amazing opportunity from here on out to put into action what you've been working on. There's gluten-free face wash. I use I don't know how to pronounce it, micellar water. Anyways, thanks for saying you like my shirt. I love my shirt. This is my favorite shirt. It's so comfortable. I need to have one made and put it on my website. Well, it's not going to be easy energy. Nobody said this energy. Anything that involves change and manifestation is not going to be easy energy. It's just worth it. It's really potent energy. So if this energy is driving you, because Virgo energy can drive anybody crazy. I mean, if you think about it, what is mutable Earth? It's an earthquake. When Earth moves, the plates are shifting, right? That's what Virgo is. We shift things to make them a different type of reality, something that we can work better with, right? I am enjoying my day. Thank you. Having all of these planets in Virgo is not going to be easy, could be very emotional, but that's what we're going to work on with the ritual. So I'm going to try not to be distracted by the chat. I know that when people rewatch this, that sometimes the chat distractions are annoying. I'll try my best not to be distracted, but everybody's fantastic. So many people are getting sick right now. Well, you have to remember, DG, that school just started. So the population, everybody's getting back together and starting school again. And so it's very easy for people to get sick when populations come back together. We were out in the sun, we were out in the open all summer, and now closed spaces. Hi, Sil. Thank you. I didn't think you were going to be here for the chat. Ew. I'm sorry to hear that, Megan. I don't want to get sick. Don't. I've been really, really healthy. Like I've been healthy since like the end of June or something, or middle of June. I've been healthy for a while. I don't want to get sick. Yours was on the 28th. Well, happy birthday. Happy late birthday to you too. Okay. Let's get started with the ritual. I do want to talk about the energy really, really fast after we do the ritual. And then I will also just do a general energy reading. I'm not going to do the signs today. I don't really have the time to do that because apparently there are some things that are planned later I'm unaware of. But so we're going to start with the ritual. And I'm sorry if you guys are having trouble with the Virgo energy. One of the things that I want to tell you, if you are having a hard time in this energy, you're being way too hard on yourself, because Virgo energy will force you to be hard on yourself or to be critical. If you're criticizing yourself constantly right now, or you're having a really, really hard time getting anything accomplished, and then you're beating yourself up because you had a hard time getting something accomplished, you need to take a step back and allow yourself to see the bigger picture. Because first of all, negative self-talk is huge right now. If you are talking to yourself in a negative way, what's my rule? My rule of thumb is if you wouldn't say it to somebody you love, don't say it to yourself. You have to ask yourself, would I say that to somebody? Would I actually tell somebody that I love, I think that about them, that they're not good enough, that they're not this or they're not that or whatever, right? So remember, this Virgo energy can be very, very critical. Virgo moons just in general are hard, but this is a super moon. Like this is a lot of energy. And so a Virgo new moon energy is difficult. So be careful with yourselves. And yeah, Florida, everybody in Florida, take care of yourselves. You know what's really interesting is I was actually in Pensacola, Florida this time last year. I spent my 39th birthday that morning. I was doing yoga on the beach. But yeah, you guys make sure you take care of yourselves back, and find as much water, bottled water as you possibly can. Okay, so for this ritual, we are I want you to have a candle. Now, I wanted to show you guys these candles. Leanne with the Shell Revival actually introduced these to me. They're Crystal Journey candles. And that's the name of the company. And I'm not a sponsor of this company. Like I'm not making any money off of telling you guys about these candles. I just love them because first of all, they smell delicious. Second of all, they're Reiki energy charged candles. And they have essential oils. Like this one is a cleansing one. You can see the white one says cleansing on there. And it has like a little prayer you can say when you light it. This one is positive energy. I have a couple up there. One is abundance and the other one is protection. Anyways, I got these on Amazon. Again, I'm not a sponsor. I'm not making any money off of telling you guys about these candles. I just love them. So Crystal Journey candles, fantastic. And they last forever. Like I had that black one lit like 5 days in a row all day long. And it's still like not even halfway gone. So a candle, I would prefer you to have a white candle when we're doing manifestation rituals because you're bringing things in. You're not releasing things. You want to bring new stuff in. It's just just go to amazon.com and look up Crystal Journey candles. There is no actual link. Crystal Journey candles. Amazon paid 0 taxes. All right. Okay. I'm like, okay. You need to have a cleansing. You can use sage. I actually use the leaf sage. instead of the wrapped sage. And I also have Palo Santo wood. And somebody asked me if sage was like going extinct and to not buy it anymore. Like somebody had said, I heard that sage was going to extinct. I haven't heard that because sage is like a leafy plant. I didn't hear that sage was going extinct, but Palo Santo wood is. When I have, like, if I start burning a Palo Santo stick, it literally, like, I've had this thing for a year. This one, and the wood is probably this big. So I use mine in very little moderation. The sage is for actually cleansing the energy, and the Palo Santo wood is for calming the energy down. So like if everything is really supercharged, but it's not necessarily negative energy, it's just like hyped up energy and you want to chill things out and relax things, Palo Santo wood is good. But the sage is good for like actually cleansing the energy on your aura and stuff, and that's what we're going to do. See, that's what I thought, that Palo Santo is extinct, but you don't need the Palo Santo wood. You can choose either Palo Santo or sage. I don't know why sage would be so limited though, because like I could grow a sage plant myself and then just dry it. So I don't know. Well, thank you for being here. I'm really glad that you were able to be here. Thank you guys so much for being here. I actually bought like a pound of the leafy sage off of Amazon, and I bought that at this, like, probably might have been this time last year. I really want to say it was this time last year, and I still have like half a bag left, and I burn it every single day. So it's really, you know, just be everything. It's stink. I mean, it's like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you can actually like grow sage plants and dry the leaves yourself. So if it's going extinct or it's limited somewhere, grow your own. Really grow your own. Okay, moving on. You also want to have a couple of small pieces of paper that you can write on with a pencil or pen or marker or whatever you have, and a bowl of water, because we're going to be burning these with the candle. I'm not actually going to do it, but that's what I want you guys to do it. So we'll demonstrate all that. So what we want to do is to light the cleansing. Whoa. Light the candle. So, and then you'll cleanse your aura. And as you're cleansing your aura, I want you to repeat to yourself, I am love. I am open to new positive things in my life, and I am protected and I am safe. And I want you to say that as you're cleansing. Look at this, like all the smoke is coming on me. Apparently I really need to be cleansed. Because the smoke is coming right at me. Anyway, so repeat that, and you can repeat it up to 3 times. I like doing it 3 times because it kind of like settles it in, and wow, that's a lot. So I'm going to move that over here. And then we have our candle lit. Hold on a second. I need to make sure my phone or my watch for some reason keeps on, I thought it was on do not disturb. Okay. The next thing you want to do, I'm like, where do I have everything? Oh, okay. So the next thing you want to do, and you can also do this while you're cleansing. I want you to take deep breaths. I want you to take 3 big deep breaths with your eyes closed, like all the way into your solar plexus. I don't even remember how much I bought it for on Amazon, honestly. So you want to breathe all the way into your solar plexus, and then, ooh, thanks, Megan. And then breathe all the way out, like exhale all the way out. And as you're doing that, I want you to repeat to yourself, I breathe in light and I exhale all that keeps me in fear. I breathe in light, and I exhale all that keeps me in fear. I breathe in light, and I exhale all that keeps me in fear. And I also want you to repeat, I align myself with my highest destiny. I love myself, and I release all doubts and insecurities. And I guess I should have had you guys maybe grab a piece of paper and a pencil to write all that down before. But anyways, I align with my highest destiny. I love myself and release all doubts and insecurities. And breathe in again 3 more times. Slow down. Oh, the talking. Okay. I align myself with my highest destiny. I love myself and release all doubts and insecurities. Is that slower? Okay. And then on your pieces of paper, on one of them, I want you to, you can rewind it and watch it again. You can go to the beginning. On your first piece of paper, I want you to write down one thing that you want support on, like support from the universe. So what I wrote down here on my piece of paper there was that I want to release all fears and insecurities regarding my human vessel, right? What I live in every day. And then on the second piece of paper, I want you to write down the action that you can take to make it a reality. So the action that I'm going to take to make it a reality is to pay attention to my human vessel and live a healthier life, right? So this ritual, as you're trying to manifest things into your life, and this can be anything. It doesn't have to be just about you. That's the one thing that I want to manifest for myself, because it's really, this year showed me like everything that I started working on this summer had to do with my human vessel and needing to take care of it a little bit better. And that's what I want support on. And that's what the Virgo energy is all about, is support. So you have those written down. You can fold them 3 times. And then you'll have a bowl of water or a cup of water or a pot of water or something like that. And I'm not going to actually do it because I'm going to do it later, but I'm not going to do it here. God knows I'd probably burn something down because I'm not paying attention. So then you're going to burn the piece of paper, like actually burn it, and throw it in the water when it, like, hold on to it. And when it gets too hot for you, like, don't burn yourselves. Please don't burn yourself. Please be careful with the fire. Okay. Like, we're adults, right? Be careful with the fire. So burn the paper and then throw it in the water when you're done. And lastly, when you're done with that, as you're burning the pieces of paper, you can say, I ask support from this new moon to keep me motivated, aligned, and open to the next step. I take salt baths all the time, Magnus. Yes. Salt is really good. But for me, it's more of a cleansing and not necessarily a protection. It's just more of a cleansing. Does anybody have any questions about the ritual? I'm going to blow this out. So much. And this is still burning, of course. Okay. Since nobody has any questions, and I didn't even say this in the beginning. Oh, well, I'm actually not going to do it all together. Like, I want you guys to be able to do it later on and take as much time as, like, this is an abbreviated version. I'm not doing the whole thing. So you can do it in your own time later this evening. You can make it like a whole for yourself and all of that. This was, thanks, Hera. Just an abbreviated version to give you an idea of how to manifest with this new moon energy. So Andy, you'll have to rewatch the video. I'm not going to go through it all over again, but I appreciate that you want to be so thorough. Just watch the video over again, and then you can, hi, Janelle, then you can get it all together. Okay, so moving on, because I don't want this to be like forever. You can put in more than one intention. You can put in as many as you feel you want to manifest here. You can use the water, like I would take the paper out, but you can use the water to like water any flowers that you have outside or like recycle it in that way. I'll probably just throw it out because for me, it's just putting the fire out. Oh man, now my ears are ringing. So do you let the burned paper in the water? I don't understand that. I would say give it a week to do the energy. Sorry, my ear's ringing. Okay. Okay, moving on. So, like we talked about earlier, if you if you are having a really hard time during this energy is think about Virgos live in this every 365 days a year. We have to live in this critical, do your best, don't stray, make sure you're on point with everything. Everything can annoy you if nothing is going right, blah, blah, blah. Like we live in this energy every single day. So from one Virgo to all you guys during this season, it is one of the hardest seasons to get through for some signs, for some people, because it's not a comfortable or easy position to be in or easy energy to be in. So please be kind to yourselves. Please be kind to yourselves and allow yourself to, if you feel like you can't move forward, if you feel like you have to be on pause, if you're feeling a little bit blah right now, it's okay. Don't beat yourself up if you're not getting anything done. Because Virgos are also, I know, every day of my life, trust me, I am a little critical to myself. I'm more critical to myself than I would be to anybody, which is a big misconception that Virgos are the most critical to other people. That's not true. They're actually the most critical to themselves before they're critical to anybody else. Just make sure that you're really, really taking care of yourself, because Virgo rules the day-to-day activity. And it also rules it's the 6th house, right? So it rules your health. It rules day-to-day activity. Even relaxing and not doing anything is being healthy to yourself. Now, don't eat a whole bunch of food and binge watch something and not move or anything like that. You will beat yourself up for, don't do it for a full 24 hours. But if you got to relax, then relax. Moon is also squaring Jupiter and it's trining Saturn. This kind of energy, it's like a push and pull. Part of us really want to be super, super excited and really elated about, almost overexcited. The moon squaring Jupiter can almost be an overexcitement of things. So you might, especially in the States, it's Labor Day weekend. So we have 3 days off of, those who go to offices. Monday, you don't have to work. So you have 3 days off. But the moon trining Saturn is making you aware of your emotional limits. So it's almost like if you get started getting really excited about something, Saturn's going to be stop. You don't need to get so excited all the time. This energy is shining a light on your potential. It's shining a light on your individuality. It's shining a light on romantic interest with the Sun conjunct Venus. We have the sun trining Uranus, and Uranus is all about individuality, and that's a really comfortable position for the sun to be in. And Virgo and Taurus energy get along really well. So pull on that. Allow yourself to pull on the trining energy with Saturn and Uranus. Okay. So cards. Does anybody have any questions about that? It's really just like through the rest, because Virgo season, you could easily become very critical of yourself right now. And this is all the way up in, because Libra season, it's almost as if everybody just takes a big deep breath and is like, oh, finally, everybody can relax a little. There's no need to beat each other up anymore, that kind of thing. But until then, you might be critical of yourself and you might be critical of everybody else. You are feeling better. That's good. That sage is still going. Like, it's barely going, but it's still going. So let's see what the cards say. Good. I'm glad that you feel that this energy is making you feel good. It's going to be a mixed bag for everyone, because some signs have a really easy time with Virgo energy and some signs just don't. I mean, it's like, it's not one of those signs where like in Leo season, everybody's just happy in Leo season because it's like summertime, or it's like, I mean, it's Leo season. It's about being confident and big and getting out there. And Virgo season is like, all right, you've had your fun. Now it's time to get down to work. Like, got to get down to business. We got to make sure that everything's taken care of for the winter. That's Virgo season. So it's like putting the parking brake on really, really fast and not being ready for the impact, if you will. Okay. So in saying that, let's see what the cards have to say. And if somebody could do me the lovely birthday favor of maybe putting in the timestamps for when I start showing the ritual, when I start talking about the energy, and when I start shuffling the cards, that would be fantastic. I got to do something really quick here because it's going to be really super distracting for everyone, and I'm not doing it. Today is not the day to distract me. Thank you very much. Thank you. I might actually pop the chat out while I do these. I'm going to pop the chat out, but I'll be back. That's okay, small wildflowers. I got him. Everybody's at work today. It's fine. Okay, so I've got the chat down. Interesting card so far. So we have the King of Cups showing up again. It's very interesting because I feel like the King of Cups, the reason why he keeps on showing up is because of the emotional stability that he represents. I have the Nine of Wands, the King of Cups. I'm using the Fate Shifters Tarot, if anybody's wondering. You can find it on Etsy. I don't have the link to it. I guess I could look for it, but it's a very rare deck. And then we have the Six of Cups, and we have the Four of Pentacles. So I feel like this King of Cups, and even though it's the King of Cups, it can also represent a woman, right? Because we all have that divine masculine energy within us. And because it's a cups, also being so the gender of the people within the reading don't really count when I do personal readings. And the personal readings are still 20% off, by the way. So I feel like with this King of Cups, he's almost done fighting for, I literally want to say he's done fighting for the past. He's like moving on from the past. No matter how painful it is, he's releasing the past in some way. And no matter how painful it is, he recognizes that if he releases some resistance to wherever he is in his life, if he releases some resistance, there can be like new, prosperous, abundant beginnings. You're going to have to start from the ground up, but it's possible. So we have the Six of Cups. I showed you the Four of Pentacles. We also have the Three of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. So this King of Cups is the reason, and this is why I feel like it came out as cups, because it represents the emotional side, the watery side of things. He was been holding on to this painful existence for a very long time, for a while, right? That's why those swords exist, because the initial pain of whatever he went through is done and over. The swords are there because it's the thought process, right? Swords equals communication and thought in tarot. So the painful existence now are the memories, the thoughts and the memories. And I feel like he's done fighting because of this Nine of Wands. It's like he's exhausted. He's not going to fight even for the memories of it anymore. And it's so that he can move up, he can prosper, he can push forward with the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is entrepreneurial. It's working with like-minded individuals. It's building something new from the ground up. So let's see what this Nine of Wands is. Okay, so we have the Page of Cups on the Nine of Wands. I feel like the reason why you're not fighting if you are going to fight for anything, it's going to be of substance now, right? So the Page of Cups is somebody who's just like, could you just give me a little bit? Like, I'm not even asking much. I just need a little, right? And usually I say, if you're in a Page of Cups kind of state of mind where you're like, I just need a little bit, could you just give me a little bit? If you're in a Page of Cups state of mind, giving it to yourself is probably going to help solve more than you realize, more than you recognize. So let's see what this King of Cups is. Oh, okay. So he's no longer fighting, and he's sort of even apathetic. What's very interesting is with the Four of Cups here, he doesn't want to offer anything. He doesn't want to give or receive in any way, shape, or form. There's this apathy that he has, but he's lying to himself. If he really didn't give a shit, he would have come out as the King of Swords and not the King of Cups. And this can also like represent women too. So if you're a woman and you're watching this, instead of me saying king, just switch it up with queen. All right. But if he really didn't care what was happening, or if he didn't really care about the past and how he felt about the past and what the past represented to him, he's literally lying to himself. So the only way to get through the only way to figure this out is to get through it. You can't find a way around emotions. The only way to release emotions and to not be stuck in the past in any way is releasing, right? So like when you're manifesting tonight and you're doing the new moon ritual, if you're the King of Cups, if you are the person that's sitting here and you're lying to yourself and you're like, you know what, I don't even care anymore. I just don't give a shit anymore. You're literally lying to yourself, because the Page of Cups and the King of Cups are saying that you just want something different than what you were giving yourself in the past. It's not that you don't care. It's that you want it to be different. I hope that made sense. Okay. So the Six of Cups. Whoa. All right. Yeah. And the way that you're going to be able to heal this is if you make an active decision during this new moon energy. If you make an active decision to manifest healing into your life and not pretend that you don't care. So we have the Two of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Sun. The Sun represents healing and abundance and a brand new day. And that High Priestess is saying you already intuitively know, or you knew or know, that you do feel and you do have these emotions and you do need the healing. But you have to make that decision and not hold on to the pain, because that's what you have been doing with the Four of Pentacles and the Three of Swords down here. You've been holding on to the pain instead of releasing it. So let's see what this Four of Pentacles, and some of this could be that the material side of things, you're holding on to the material side of stuff too. And that's actually, and you're doing that to the point of still being in pain, because you're holding on to the ego part of it. And when I say material, I mean like, because a relationship can even manifest into something solid, right? A relationship can manifest into actual emotions and feelings where, you know, it's real to you. It's a reality to you. That's holding on to something, right? So we have the Page of Pentacles on the Four of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles, I hate using this term, but it's true. He can be the student. He's the fuck boy. He's the one that is still learning. He's not evolved, right? There's no evolution here with the Page of Pentacles. So some of you are actually holding on to the Page of Pentacles. Some of you are holding on to a Page of Pentacles lifestyle, because sometimes in order to have an apathetic view to things, you give of yourself to whomever, whenever, because that helps you mask your real feelings. It's a distraction, right? The Page of Pentacles is somebody who is easily distracted, but he's also a student. He's evolving, right? So, but that Page of Pentacles lifestyle is also probably something that's not helping this Three of Swords. This Three of Swords is... This Three of Swords is something that comes and goes like the wind, right? So we have the Knight of Wands on the Three of Swords. The Knight of Wands represents a very wishy-washy type of behavior. It's somebody that doesn't really care very much about how you feel. So the Knight of Wands could be the reason for the Three of Swords. The Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands could be the same person. And you're up here being like, yeah, whatever. It hurt, but I'm over it now. I'm done. Moving on. Whatever. Distract. Three of Pentacles. Yeah. You have to, with the Three of Pentacles, you have to build yourself back up from an ending. And we talked about the Ten of Swords a couple of days ago. That Ten of Swords is so painful. But this Virgo new moon energy, life as you once knew it, we're done with that. We're done. We're evolving into something new and something stronger and healthier. And as we do that, and we are learning how to love unconditionally, not just ourselves, but everybody else too, we're raising the vibration of the planet. Life as you once knew it, the stuff that was all of that negative energy that you held on to for a very, very long time is gone. The unevolved will be in pain because they just can't force their way out of that negative existence, that painful existence. I'm going to pop the chat back out. Ooh, we had to hold the fort down. Now I'm just so curious about what was going on. Thank you, Jennifer. I'm just catching up, you guys. I'm catching up on the chat. Anyways, okay. So it is my birthday. It's a big one too. It's a really big one. You're welcome. I'm so glad that I was able to do this today. Like, I'm glad that I was able to do this on my birthday, because yesterday I wasn't able to get any readings done. I do want to tell you guys that I will continue working on the general readings this weekend. Some of you, it will bleed into September, but please don't be worried. I'm not forgetting anybody. I'm just enjoying my birthday weekend, but I will, I am going to get them done. So just when I'm supposed to. Okay. I'm going to take these. Oh, thank you. And I appreciate everybody being here and spending time with me. It's always it's kind of interesting because I'm also celebrating my 2-year anniversary on YouTube. Tuesday is actually 2 years of me putting videos out on YouTube. Virgo was the first reading that I did. And so it's kind of like whenever I celebrate my birthday, I'm also celebrating the anniversary, the YouTube anniversary. So this is, it's great to be able to do this. And I like, we'll do I might do another live reading on Tuesday, actually. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I'll try and do it more in the evening time. So those of you who are working can catch it and not be distracted by that gosh darn work. Yeah, I said it. Golly gee. I love you guys. Have a wonderful day, and click that thumbs up, the like button. If you're in the chat, please give me a thumbs up and get this video going so everybody can see the ritual. And thanks for being here. Thank you.